So I wanted to show you something that's really helpful for me. You can hear my donkey's braying in the background. That's what that terrible noise is. Um, so these trays are from Garden Supply Company. I have really liked them over the years. So once all the seedlings are up, or most of them, like you'll take the dome lid off that we had on, which, you know, these plastic dome lids, you'll take those off once most of these are up. And then the reason that I love these trays are have this water reservoir here. So let me see if I can do this. Get my, okay, that's really heavy. Let me just pour the water. Okay, so it's filled with water. And then you have these inserts here, these little stands that you put in there. And I usually fill it just so it's just below the tray. And then you'll take a wicking mat and you put it over that and tuck it down in on one side. So the wicking mat will, you know, wick up the water.
It's Maverick actually. That
Okay.
has the belly thing.
Okay, all right.
So let's go first.
Okay.
It goes faster.
Yeah. Okay, so then the wicking tray will wick up the water and keep your seedlings nice and moist. So it is so helpful, especially for starting out, you know, and a forgetful person like myself. I don't have to constantly be watering these. And sometimes, you know, especially in the cooler spring or fall months of the year when it's cooler, sometimes I don't even have to water these that often. This just keeps, you know, it just helps keep these moist for a good amount of time. So there's those, and that is how that works. So I needed more of this wicking mat, and I wanted to try some on Amazon. I think it was probably a lot cheaper than ordering from Garden Supply. So I got this wicking mat off of Amazon. I can't remember, it was not very much, and it came with these two big mats. You can cut them to size. And honestly, I don't know if wicking mat is something special or what, but it's just like thick felt material. So, you know, you could possibly try something like that. I have tried other material for the wicking. I can't remember what I use now, but I've tried some other stuff in here when I ran out of this. So yeah, I'll include the link for that if anybody is using these and is curious. But so we are supposed to have, I don't know, several days of like 103 degrees. It's going to be hot, which means it will get really hot in the greenhouse. So I'm a little worried about my seedlings and my seeds that are trying to germinate. I knew it was risky starting this early when we could still get really hot. I started early because I wanted some earlier harvest, and my upcoming months are going to be really busy, and anyhow, a variety of reasons really. And I was just excited to get going. So I had said I'm going to put these in the shade and put a fan on them in the greenhouse. I don't know, I may do that, or I'm thinking that I may just move these outside in the shade of the garden where they have more air movement. You know, obviously I could bring them inside. I don't want to do that. I have all the setup inside for that, but I'm being stubborn and I just want to keep it all in the greenhouse or outside. So we shall see what happens with that. My only problem with outside is the kittens and the cats might tear these up more. Usually they like to play in the greenhouse in the mornings when it's nice and cool, but once the heat of the day sets on, none of the cats are coming in here. It's just too warm for them. So with that said, that is what is going on here at Pretty Kansas Farms.